Hello world! My name is Jenny and welcome to the newest episode of Jen's Poke Talk. Today I will be covering the current Generation 7 and 8 Legendary Pokemon. Now don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and let's dive in! In Generation 7, there were 11 Legendary Pokemon introduced in the franchise. At the Aether Foundation, Type Null was created by scientists take on the most powerful and dangerous Pokemon called Ultra Beast. Type Null's main name was called the Beast Killer. However, it is one of the first legendary gift Pokemon to the player in the post-game of Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. The evolution of friendship is what awakened Type Null's potential in order to become this fierce Pokemon called Silvally, who was named by Gladion himself. Its original name was Type Full by the Aether Foundation scientists until this Pokemon went berserk during a test in the labs. This resulted into a few of them becoming cryogenically frozen, except for one of them that Gladion rescued. Silvally is also capable of changing types, like the mythical Pokemon Arceus, but with special RKS memory discs instead of special type plates. This special power allows Silvally to adapt to battle depending on the opponents they face. Known as the guardian deity of Melemele Island in the Alola region, Tapu Koko resides in the ruins of conflict. This Pokemon is known as a powerful force who loves an exciting but honest battle. It sometimes likes to mess with Pokemon trainers or visitors to Alola, but also sometimes gives them gifts, like a sparkling stone, which can be turned into a Z-ring or Z-power ring. Tapu Koko is part of the Guardian Deity Quartet, which all of them share this fairy typing. Tapu Lele is found on Akala Island, where it lives in the ruins of life. While Tapu Koko is a fickle creature, Tapu Lele is the playful and destructive opposite. Sometimes it will play with a Pokemon by attacking it without realizing that it's actually seriously harming it. Regardless, Tapu Lele is said to shed special scales that are said to heal serious injuries. Tapu Bulu protects the inhabitants of Ula Ula Island in the ruins of abundance. Like Landorus, Tapu Bulu is able to help crops and food harvests flourish. But unlike Landorus, this legendary Pokemon has a very lazy and passive personality. Guardian of the Ruins of Hope on Pony Island, Tapu Fini is the relaxed final member of the Guardian Deity Quartet. This Pokemon has the power over hope and despair, as well as creating a special fog bank that connects to the living to those that have died. It's because of this that many travelers have lost their way in this fog. Despite that, Tapu Fini is actually one of my favorite members of the Guardian Deities. I love how the colors of purple, blue, and black represent Tapu Fini's powers and water and fairy typings. Known as the Child of the Stars, Cosmog has been theorized to be a special type of Ultra Beast. One of these Pokemon is created when Solgaleo and Lunala are at the ruins of the Lake of the Sun or Moon in Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Cosmog is also known to not only have a carefree and naive personality, but it also has the power to open ultra wormholes when pushed to the limit. Cosmog evolves into Cosmoem at level 43 in the Pokemon video games. It's nicknamed the Cocoon of the Stars and is also known to be one of the smallest and heaviest Pokemon in existence. While in this form, Cosmoem is unable to eat or even move. The mascot of Pokemon Sun, Solgaleo, is said to be the male evolution of Cosmoem. Solgaleo is known to be part of the Light Trio and is said to represent the sun as the beast who devours the sun. Signature move is Sunsteel Strike, and when combined with Necrozma, it becomes Duskmane Necrozma. Solgaleo is also able to use a signature Z move called Searing Sunray Smash, which is only available in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Lunala is the legendary Pokemon who evolves from Cosmoem. This Pokemon is said to be the female evolution of the Cosmog line and is connected to the moon. Its signature move is Moongeist Beam, and it turns into menacing Moonrays Maelstrom with the special Z Crystal for Lunala. This Pokemon is also the mascot of Pokemon Moon. Lunala is also able to fuse with Necrozma to become Dawnwing's Necrozma. The final member of the Light Trio, Necrozma, kinda scares me. Like Kyurem, it is able to fuse with the members of its trio by force at first in the games and the anime. It's so powerful, and upon becoming Ultra Necrozma, it gains Photon Geyser, an extremely powerful move that has 100% attack and accuracy power in battle. It's said in Legends that the Ultra form of Necrozma is its true form. In Generation 8, there were 11 more legendary Pokemon introduced in the franchise. As the feminine member of the hero duo, Zacian is the mascot of Pokemon Sword and the only one capable of transforming with the rusted sword available into its crown form. Zacian is also the only one able to use the move Behemoth Blade in battle. In its Hero of Many Battles form, Zacian is a fairy type while in its crown form, it becomes a fairy and steel type. Zamazenta is said to be the male partner or brother in some stories to Zacian, and it becomes a fighting and steel type when it holds the rusted shield item. Its signature move is Behemoth Bash, and it is currently only available in Pokemon Shield as the mascot of the game. Nicknamed the Darkest Day in the Ancient Galar, Eternatus rose once again as it was lured by Charmin Rose back to Galar in order to keep the region running safely in the distant future. This Pokemon is also able to be caught with no problems in the Pokemon Sword and Shield storyline, while also being the only Pokemon capable of using the moves Eterna Beam and Dynamax Cannon in battle. However, like Eternal Flower Floette's form, Eternatus also has a special form that is currently unavailable for players to access called Eternamax Eternatus, which is so yikes. Known as the secret armor of the Master Dojo in the Isle of Armor DLC, Kubfu is a special gift Pokemon from Mustard. It's also very timid upon meeting the player in the Sword and Shield DLC, but is a hard worker. I honestly just think it's such a cutie! There are 2 certain scrolls that enable Kubfu to evolve into a specific form of Urshifu. With the Scroll of Darkness, Kubfu evolves into Urshifu's single strike form, who gains the fighting and dark typing. Its signature move is Wicked Blow, and it turns red and white when using Gigantamax. And the Scroll of Waters item causes Kubfu to become the rapid strike form of Urshifu with the fighting and water typing. Its signature move is Surging Strikes, and it turns blue and white when using Gigantamax. Known as the smallest and lightest member of the Regis, Regieleki is one of the legendary Pokemon who can be encountered in the Split Decision Ruins in the Sword and Shield Crown Tundra DLC. This Pokemon was created from pure electrical energy by Regigigas. Regieleki is said to absorb electrons as its main energy source. It also has the power to generate enough electricity to power an entire region alone. Like Regieleki, Regidrago was created by Regigigas and is filled with powerful draconic energy. This Pokemon is currently known as the only pure Dragon-type legendary Pokemon. Regidrago is also located in the Split Decision Ruins like Regieleki. Legend says that Regidrago holds a small ancient piece of the power of all known Dragon-type Pokemon in existence. Glastrier is known as one of the steeds of Calyrex in the Crown Tundra DLC. This Pokemon is capable of fusing with Calyrex as well with a special item called the Reins of Unity to become Ice Rider Calyrex, and it loves to eat ice root carrots. The pure Ghost-type horse Pokemon Specturier is another one of Calyrex's steeds from ancient times in the Crown Tundra DLC from Sword and Shield. Like Glastrier, it can fuse with Calyrex in order to become Shadow Rider Calyrex, and it loves shady root carrots. As a psychic and grass-type legendary, Calyrex was once known as the Old King of ancient Freezington, located in the Crown Tundra. Its nickname was the King of Bountiful Harvests, due to Calyrex having the power over agriculture, healing, and plant growth. This lore was eventually forgotten, except by a few people in the town of Freezington today. Enamorus is a fairy and flying type, and is also known as the final and only female member of the Forces of Nature Quartet. Enamorus was nicknamed the Herald of Spring. As she flies to a region at the end of winter, she would bring the spring season rains. Like the other members, Enamorus can take on only 2 forms, Incarnate and Therian. And those are the interesting facts about the legends of Gen 7 and Gen 8. Which one did you like? Let me know in the comments below. And don't worry, after this series is done, I still have plenty of other ideas for content to share with you guys. So, until the next video, see ya!